Hello student, welcome to my YouTube channel Mathematics Corner. I am Mukul Sarma subteacher. Today I shall discuss about new chapter, this complex number. At first, to know about complex number, we have to know what is imaginary unit. At first, we have to know imaginary unit. What is imaginary unit? That is, we know x square is equal to 4 implies, if we solve it, x is equal to plus minus 2 because plus 2 square is equal to 4. X square is equal to 4 implies x is equal to plus minus 2. কি কারণে কোৱা গৈছে যে প্লাস 2 স্কয়ার কৰিলেও 4 পোৱা যায় আৰু মাইনাস 2 স্কয়ার কৰিলেও 4 পোৱা যায়. If we square plus 2, then we have got plus 4. If we square minus 2, then we have got plus 4. So x square is equal to 4 implies x is equal to plus minus 2. But if we want to solve x square plus 4 is equal to 0, then x square is equal to minus 4. This implies x is equal to this root over minus 4. Here we cannot write minus 4 root over plus minus 2. We cannot write minus root over minus 4 is equal to plus minus 2 because plus 2 square is equal to 4 not equal to minus 2. ইয়াত যেনেকৈ পাইছিলোঁ যে প্লাস এইটো স্কোয়ার কৰিলে 4 পোৱা যায়, মাইনাস 2 স্কোয়ার কৰিলে 4 পোৱা যায়, ইয়াত কিন্তু আমি প্লাস 2 স্কোয়ার কৰিলে মাইনাস 4 নাপাওঁ আৰু মাইনাস 2 স্কোয়ার কৰিলেও প্লাস মাইনাস 4 নাপাওঁ আৰু মাইনাস 2 স্কোয়ার is equal to 4 not equal to minus 4. Then how we can solve it? Then how we can solve it? We can solve it as follows. X square is equal to plus 4 is equal to x square plus 4 is equal to 0 implies x square is equal to minus 4. Yes, x square is equal to minus 4. This implies x is equal to, we can write plus minus 4. This can be written as 4 root over minus 1. 4 into root over minus 1. This 4 is plus minus 2 and this is minus 1. We can solve it in this way because if we square this, then we have got minus 4 because 2 root over minus 1 square is equal to 2 square, this is 4 into minus 1, that is minus 4, and minus 2 root over, if we this square, this is also minus 4. So we can conclude that x square plus 4 is equal to 0 implies x is equal to plus minus 2 root over minus 1. This is root over minus 1. Therefore x is equal to x square plus 4 is equal to 0 implies x is equal to plus minus 2 root over minus 1. This is x is equal to plus minus 2. This is root over minus 1 is written as symbol I. This symbol is used by mathematician Euler. I means where I is equal to root over minus 1. This is called I is called imaginary unit. Because we cannot get a real value in solving x square plus 4 is equal to 0. This type of equation, in this type of equation we cannot get a real value, and we will always get this type of result in which there are root over minus 1, and root over minus 1 is called denoted by I, which is called imaginary unit. Now definition of complex number. We define complex number, that is. Now complex number, the number in the form a plus ib or a plus bi, where ab belongs to R, ab real number, and I is equal to root over minus 1 is called complex number. It is generally denoted by letter Z. Here complex number is a plus ib, so Z is equal to a plus ib. Here a is called the real part. A real part is a, and b is called the imaginary part. Students are sometimes confused about that imaginary part. Here b is only which are imaginary, not ib is the imaginary part. B is the imaginary part. If b is equal to 0, then the complex number will be converted to a real number. Because if b is equal to 0, that is, this is 0, the z is equal to a, only a real part will remain, therefore it will be real number. Thus we conclude that every real number is complex number. But every complex number is not a real number. That is because every real number is complex number, because every real number can be expressed as a plus ib form, but every complex number is not a real number. Now if a is equal to 0, then the complex number will be converted to imaginary number. If b is equal to 0, if a is equal to 0, then its form is z is equal to ib, only imaginary part will remain. So in that case, the number is called imaginary number. Does every imaginary number is complex number? But every complex number is not imaginary number. Every imaginary number is complex number, but every complex number is not imaginary number. If a real part is 0, then it will be imaginary, and if imaginary part is 0, then it is a real number. So this is about the complex number. Next class I shall discuss some exercise problem. For today I have finished this lecture.